has no stake. We'll kick it off, and we will be underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Knights offense takes the field to start this game off. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. We'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Wide receiver shows motion. He's going to pass. This time he's got it. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Free yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. It's a draw. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
And that play had no chance. And you self-pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then, you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And I think he just hurried it a little bit too much. That play didn't look like it was going to have a chance anyways, but the quarterback, he's got to...
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big third down. Quarterback will audible. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Brown will throw it. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. And the try is no good. But after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. The missed 51-yard field goal now gives this offense good starting field position at its own 34. To the ground with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll work his way down to the 28. Fresno State right back to the line. They're getting this guy lathered up. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. On first down from the 13-yard line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He finds his man. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Handoff to the lone back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fresno State.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And with the extra point, they...
Kick is good.
7 of the game. A very efficient 5-way scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. They're lining up to boot it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. On the run, it's Gage. The Knights get enough to move the chains.
They needed only 1 yard. Good job by the offensive line, getting just enough push to keep this drive alive.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. At the 45 on its way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field. And it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
Getting some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. The give to the tailback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Brown wants to pass. Hit as he throws. On target over the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Keeps the legs moving. Bulldoze ahead. He's down at the 18 after picking up 5. The Knights looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
They've controlled the football on this drive. The 8th play will be a 3rd and 3. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Brown will throw it. Dances away from the heat. On the run, fires downfield. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Oh, no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Here comes the offense on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Fresno State right back to the line. He'll do it himself. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Leaves it with the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
At the 40, there he goes. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field.
This is obviously a great play physically by the quarterback, but how about mentally making the right decision? He was keying on the right defender. He saw the body language of that player.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Second down now after the sack. The give to the single back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more, but Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball real well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast wide receivers and then try to go track the football and make a play. Great job making a play for his team there.
Brown wants to pass. Looking left. Got his man downfield. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Fast motion from the offense. Trying to find his man on first down. He's right on target. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. He'll just keep slinging it. Finds his man. It's Stokes. Tackled after picking up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. He's going for the big play. And he intercepts it. Got room on the return. The interception stopped the threat, and the return even better as he crosses midfield and gets it to the 49. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Makes the grab. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Going to try to get it himself. This senior quarterback moving the chains and picking up a first down for his team. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Back to pass, it's Keene. Complete to the left. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleed.
Had to throw it before he wanted. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important.
And it's caught! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll give it to the back. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. He'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Orlando. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky. And if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Loses 3. Brings up 2nd down.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll run play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got it set up on the outside. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that 1st down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes, like run your route past the sticks so we get the 1st down, but nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Wide out in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Slides away. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Brown will throw it. A strike downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The home team is within striking distance, but time is not on their side. Time to see if they can solve this riddle. The Golden Hurricane have clawed their way to this lead. They say the best teams in football treat road games like business trips, and this group is on the verge of closing this deal. They're trailing by 10 to Tulsa. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give on the inside. On the move at the 30. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Fresno State right back to the line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They'll try to snap it quickly. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. Smashes ahead. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. He's looking to throw it. Feeling some heat. Makes the grab on the left. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on first down. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Back to throw, it's Keene trying to get to him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. First down for this offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Brown wants to pass. He fires a bullet to the right. And the pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
The outstanding game has taken care of the football now late in the game.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Wants to fire on second down. He fires one deep down the right side. Run! He smashes his way through again. Touchdown, UCF! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going at that point. Nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Scanning the field, it's Keene. They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Moss. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Just feeds the running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Another running back finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Crosses the 30. He's got away. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. You know, there's